my name is Emma and today we are playing MTG Arena. Post-recording Emma here. To all my subscribers who have not played Magic before, I'm leaving some learn to play videos in the description. If you want to get a feel for the game, you can also watch through this video as it's a very basic deck. Back to the video. We are checking out a mono red aggro deck, which I have named Cheap and Dirty, just because that is exactly what it is. You've probably seen a lot of people playing this deck or very similar decks, so this is just my slight rendition on it. So all of the cards here, again, are very cheap. You want to just play a lot of stuff and burn your opponent to death, pretty much. So we got our Firebrand. This is obviously just turn one, bang out, and also can deal 1 damage to a target, which is good if you have elves come out or pelt collectors or whatever else. Lava Runner, which is a wizard, which synergizes really well with Wizard's Lightning, and it's great if you have sorcery cards in your graveyard, which, well, instants as well, which you will have. Shock doesn't need any introduction in this deck, it's a shock. Steamkin, this is probably one of the MVPs of this deck and one of the more expensive ones in here. You play this and then you play a bunch of other spells after it and it gets buffed. We've got our Pyromancer, again another wizard, which is great for Wizard's Lightning, and this is just great for peeing someone in the face once you play it. Warboss is here. I feel like, again, this is one of the cards that your opponent sees it and they need to play a removal card to take it out because it can steamroll pretty quickly into something massive in terms of just making a bunch of tokens. Chainwhirler, again, needs no introduction. It's Chainwhirler. We've got Risk Factor here. This is probably my favorite card in the deck by far. This is great because, you know, you can spend all your spells and then, bam, you've got something that can potentially make you draw a bunch of cards. If you don't draw a bunch of cards, they get damaged 4. So it is absolutely perfect in this deck. Wizard's Lightning, 3 damage, which is great if you got a wizard out because it costs 1. And then at the top end, we have a Phoenix, which is just really annoying to remove. It's flying, so just an all-round fantastic card. Running quite low mana because you only need a couple of mana to get most of these creatures out. It's pretty much the gist of the deck. You want to go in there and just burn the heck out of them before that they can establish themselves. I'm not an expert at Magic, so if you have any sort of amendments you would make to the deck, it would be great if you can leave it in the comments below. And if you're new here and you want to see more videos, please make sure you subscribe. On to the matches. Okay, now jumping into some best of ones. That is exactly how this deck shines. So, you know, it's great for like ranking up on here. To be honest, just because we have Steamkins, I'm going to keep this. We do have a lot of burn, so we're just hoping that we draw quite a few creatures. That elf is going to get shocked into oblivion. No, thank you. Because not keen on some ramp. And we drew our Lava Runner here. Pelt Collector. Interesting. What I am going to do here, I think, is I'm going to shock 1 and then we're going to have 2 instant sorceries in the graveyard so that when we play our Lava Runner, it is going to be a 2/2. And then we're going to swing in because it also has haste. They probably won't block. Yep. And then next turn, unless they remove this, we're going to have a quite good Wizard's Lightning. Yep, he's going to get buffed. Yep. Alright, so Mountain. We are going to Steamkin first. Just Steamkin first so that you can get the buff from the Wizard's Lightning, and then we're going to burn the heck out of Pelt Collector because that card is evil. And then because we want to be rushing him down, we're gonna swing in. Oh no, he's taking the damage. It's pretty good for us. We'll have to line up some more creatures. Another Pelt Collector. Man, they're just hammering those Pelt Collectors. I kind of feel I could remove it with the Firebrand and then play another Steamkin, which I think I might do. He could buff here, but let's just risk it. So now he's obviously going to be a 3/3. Nah, I kind of don't want my Don't want my Steamkins to die, so they're just gonna get insane. Then we're gonna sack old Firebrand. Bang. And then we could here take off some mana to play War Boss, but I'm not going to do that for now. Oof, old mate Steel Leaf. Okay, so right about now is when we probably want to be drawing a risk factor, which would be fantastic. I'm going to smash these up. Obviously, War Boss is creating the 1/1s. I wonder what he's going to do here. He can't buff. I may just attack with my 4/4. Because he's going to be pretty gutted. I've pretty much overrun him at the moment. If he has to get rid of his Steel Leaf. So, yep, he's going to block the 1/1. And there's another 4 damage to the face. So, right now, I mean, unless he plays a massive creature. Here we go. Alright, Ferox. Alright, that starts to give us some trouble. See how we go here. Ferox obviously has this tap 2 ability, and then you can remove all his hexproof. Which is quite good. I may smash him down just so get some more Steamkin buffs, and there's some more damage. I may leave it 1 turn and then see how he goes. He's gonna just straight block probably. Yep. Another Steel Leaf. Alright. Let's bring in out the big guns. And we are drawing just land. Alright. We're gonna put some pressure on and we're just gonna swing in with everything. Obviously, War Boss also has Mentor. And he's going to block up a lot of things. But this is going to deal a lot of damage. Alright, so right about now is when we needed a risk factor, which we have one. Obviously, he can't take the damage. He must give us some cards. And some pretty nice things here. No attackers, but we should be able to deal some damage next turn with our lightning strike. He doesn't have trample. So next turn, we can take the win, unless he has some damage. Because we can lightning strike and chain whirler. So and burn to the face. GG. Alright, this is again a definite keep. Most hands you get with this deck, honestly, are definite keeps. Just because you have a really low mana ratio. We're going to come out with our Firebrand just so we can ping some 1 damage. As soon as you play this card, pretty much everyone knows that you're playing red aggro. Ooh, is it something different? Alright, let's swing in. Another damage, and then we're playing our Lava Runner Wizard. Ooh. I feel like I'm gonna risk factor here, just because probably has a counter for my Chain Whirler, and I might just wait for this. And obviously, if he counters risk factor, number one, we have another one, and number two, if he counters it, it's in my graveyard. Seal away, which is probably going to be for my Chain Whirler, but now not. But obviously he's playing some control. Ooh, History Benalia. I'll take that. I feel I do Chain Whirler here and then potential Chain Whirler to get him out. Can't argue even with the first strike. And then I'm going to attack first, depending on if he takes the damage. I reckon in his turn, I'll just pause in here, I can shock one of these dudes out. Let's see if he counters my spell. Nope. Obviously, Benalia is going to make these dudes pretty huge next turn. Risk factor first. This is to the stage where he may actually let me draw. Let's see. Nope, he's taken to the face. See, he may have Seal Away. Lightning Strike. Cool. So he's going to ping in some good damage here from his History of Benalia. Just because he got his 4-3 out. Don't need to block it. And this is where we risk factor again, because why not? Goodbye, mountain. What we got here? Alright, we can, I think I may... I'm gonna play Steamkin, see if he counters it. Not gonna attack here. It's gonna Seal Away, maybe. Insight. That's also such a fantastic card in Ravnica. So we've got to the face 3, 4, 5, 6, which they may start countering. I'm going to test a shock to the face. Doesn't. And now we test a lightning strike to the face. What's it gonna do? Doesn't have a Settle of the Wreckage, does he? I'm going to swing in with Steamkin. Just because we can risk factor next turn anyway. He does have a settle. Alright. RIP. Of course, take action for my 1 mountain, which I desperately need. And we're going to end. Probably keeping his mana out for counters. What we are going to do is play a Firebrand, because if he lets me play it, I could just sack both of them and then deal 2 damage. It's probably going to force him to do something, and then we'll risk factor after this. Oh, insight. Maybe looking for a counter. There we go. There's the Essence Scatter. Alright, now we're going to risk factor. Obviously ditch my mountain, so we're down to no cards. He has to let me draw here. Otherwise he loses. And would you look at that? We drew lethal. Good game, Sylvester. Alright, so that is the red aggro, pretty budget, cheap and dirty deck. If you went on to enjoy this video, please hit subscribe or leave me a comment if you have any feedback on this deck, and I'll speak to you guys soon.